have joined us today because I believe today is going to be a special program.
And it's time. It is time.
This is amazing.
Is there a miracle treatment for coronavirus?
Order silver now.
This televangelist seems to
Glory,
suggest
glory,
so.
glory, glory.
It is time.
I wonder even today as I talk to you, how many of you have pain somewhere in your body?
Oh, for the time has come to Haseku and Hasebo and Amushikila Basitu and Alimureke ando tulamajide kruti.
Do it. For the time has come for you to take some big steps. Big steps that will cause a great change of scenery in your life.
Jesus once said to a blind man, "Do you believe?" By using the holy oil, what happened?
I don't have fibromyalgia for 10 years now.
It wasn't a service, it was a show. A ratty show, but it was a show.
Kangen water, for example, is the best quality water I've been able to find. Live water, it really hydrates my body.
The lower back, for some reason, seems to have that very, very powerful energy of absorbing
Your faith.
You may not have leprosy physically, but you may have it in your heart.
I started asking questions, I learned about the health benefits, and I knew I had to have one for myself.
And the miracle happened.
That flu's out there. I'm getting it.
And that way, they would get the information, you see. What is your ailment? I'll just put that down here so the Reverend Popoff will know when he's writing you to pray to Jesus to heal this disease.
Oh, you just need to pray about that, or that's a spiritual issue.
The mountains shall be removed and hindrances shall be removed, and things are turning even now.
Then the first thing you can do is say, by his stripes I am healed and made whole, and the healing power of God is working on the inside of me.
Let the nerves and bones, discs, everything go back to its place.
However, should a crystal called an otolith gets displaced into the posterior canal of the inner ear, BPPV dizziness occurs.
Cycled, it's acidic, it's full of BPA, which we then ingest, whereas the Kangen, it's like having a natural spring water.
For now, the Spirit of God would lead you into some new territory.
And the maneuver will fail. It's also important that the head positions are angled correctly, or else the crystal will not settle to the correct position in the canal and the maneuver will fail. Also, if the position changes are done too slowly, the crystal may not settle quickly enough from lack of momentum, and the maneuver will also fail.
the negative energy that we carry from clearing away from others.
Your
captivity, and now your mouth is filled with laughter.
And they were laughing so loudly in the engineering room from which they were broadcasting that they couldn't get the message across to Peter Popoff.
This is Ian. He's been blind since birth.
Where's the pain?
Years he's had COPD, it's a pulmonary disease. He also wore hearing aids. He only could hear 20% out of each ear. Tonight, the Lord healed him. He took the oxygen off. He's breathing freely. He took the hearing aids out.
Heal this woman. Restore her hearing. I hate those devils of deafness. I hate those devils of deafness, and I cast them out now.
Mrs. Popoff sat at a transmitter, and Reverend Popoff had the business in his ear, of course.
You can hear me now. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
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 Yes. Yes.
You cannot fill that God-shaped hole with money. And in your head you're going, oh yeah, as you walk away.
Did you use the oil?
Yes.
What was the problem with you?
Financial and employment.
Two huge Samsonite cases full of money and checks were being tossed into the back of a limousine.
I know exactly what you're going through.
One after the other, and off went the Popoffs.
Pastor, this is Pat. For 20 years, she suffered with diabetes. She said the pain in her feet.
There goes the anointing of the Holy Ghost.
Impoverished audience members were asked to contribute $1,000 each to facilitate their debt reduction, while Popoff took in over $23 million last year. We wanted to find out whose financial interests were being served.
You look down the barrel of that television camera into my heart. You cannot fill that God-shaped hole with drugs.
What is going on with you? The arthritis, where was it?
All over my whole body, caused from psoriasis. I also had diabetes.
What's happened to you? Is the pain gone?
Everything's gone. Everything's gone. I'm just rubber. I'm just wonderful.
Jesus.
Wonder Joe, I have heard the word of prophecy.
Hallelujah! What did it say, my John?
I'll tell you, Mawanda. It says the viewers at home must plant a seed.
A seed! An almighty seed!
Yes.
Preferably in the form of cash, although we do take checks.
It can be $5, it can be $10, it can be $77.
When he came to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we searched through the garbage afterwards, and we came up with dozens of checks that he hadn't bothered with. They were for $10 or $15. That's a lot of work, friends, to write on a deposit slip.
Something happens at a level where people step into faith and give $1,000 that don't happen at other levels.
I know this is going to hurt your hamstrings doing this for a while, so I can say to you, you can feel this pain, can't you? So why don't we do this? And I say, and that pain's gone, isn't it? I lower your legs. You honestly will say yes, but you're talking about this hamstring pain.
We've seen midgets grow. We've seen arms and legs that stop growing because the growth cells that stop. I don't make this stuff up.
A lot of people think it's unbecoming for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple.
This is a preaching machine.
He's the same.
I love your eyes.
Most notably for a ski trip to Colorado and visits to an exotic game ranch in South Texas.
He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
You cannot fill that God-shaped hole with drugs.
My Jesus.
We believe that human beings are demons.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Lift your hands and whisper, Jesus.